Well, I did the fucking bingo, and yeah, there's a clue in the aggressive way that I announced that. It's an incredible place. It's like a great big evangelical cathedral, and on the wall you've got these neon squiggles in several different sort of acidy colours of blue, pink, and red. And they're symbols of some sort of ancient cult or religion, but we know they're not. It's just, this is the Cathedral of Numbers. And there were loads and loads of people in there, of all shapes and sizes, and they were obviously young people in there. They looked like they were on dates. Should we go to the bingo? It finishes at 9. We can get back. And we were given, no, not given. Where I had to pay money, pay 11 quid for a load of these books full of numbers, fucking numbers. And people had dabbers. It was like a funny shape thing, a special shape. It's a dabber. I didn't go for one of those because I wasn't prepared to commit myself. So I got one of these felt tip pens, a rather fat one. Like those cheap fucking colouring books you get with a load of pens in it at Christmas time. They turn up and they fucking run out after a minute or two. Anyway, I bought one of them. I fucking threw it away after. I just didn't want to be reminded of it. And very soon, the game started. And this bloke got on the stage and, welcome to Topless Bingo, he said. Welcome to Topless Bingo. What the fucking hell is this going to be like, And he started, right, here we go. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 4, 14. 2 and 3, 23. 7 and 9, 79. Oh, fucking hell. Like a whining, going on and on and on. Fortunately, a woman came on a bit later on, and she was a bit better, but she was fast, It was all very, very fast. I couldn't believe how fucking fast it was. Yet they were talking normally, not as fast as I'm fucking talking now, because even thinking about it, I'm getting fucking tense. And this woman, she would only pause for the single numbers between 1 and 9, and it was like, on its own, number 8. And she made it sound like some orphan from a war if some foreign country wanted to adopt, It was just, oh, bloody hell, Number 7, on its own. Fucking hell, drama, Jesus Christ. After a while, it scrambles your head. They'd call out like 1 and 9, 19. I'd be fucking looking for 1 and 9, 19. I couldn't fucking find the thing. And then 4 and 7, 47. And 5 and 3, 53 come along. Then I could only remember 4 and 3. I couldn't find fucking 19. I'd missed the other fucking number. And then there's loads of other fucking numbers. I'm never going to fucking win. What's the fucking point of this? It's just going too fucking fast, man. And there were people there going up and down, up and down, up and down. Dab, 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 dab. And an interesting thing, before it all started, I'm looking round, and we were up in a gallery, and I was looking down, and there's a fella there with his wife, and they got these electronic pads, and they're staring into them, like they're staring into these fucking pads. There's nothing happening, they're staring there, like they've got a vision of the future, a fucking holiday, or I don't know, whatever, a big fucking plasma TV screen, or money for, I don't know, something or other. And the fella, I mean, he was, he wasn't a youngster, he pulled out this Nintendo DS type thing with a little plastic stick, and he was tip tap tip tap tip, and I was right above him, tip tap, and I thought this is one of these mental warm up games. I've seen adverts from on a telly where it sort of prevents Alzheimer's or something. If you eat fucking carrots and do fucking Nintendo, you're not gonna lose your mind. And he started tip top, tum 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 tum, and his missus was still fucking staring at this bloody thing. And then this bloke obviously reached the level. I haven't played computer games much, not for donkey's years, but you reach the goblin at the end of the level. Well, fucking hell, he started to go, and he was like in a frenzy. He was fucking jabbing away at this bloody thing. And I fuck me, mate, you're gonna be warmed up by now. That's it. That's your mental exercise over. Fuck, And it was incredible. And like around the place as well, there were groups of people that looked like they lived there. They weren't playing bingo, they were reading the puzzler and looking at newspapers and drinking coffee and tea and stuff like that. And there were plates there, people eating baguettes, people who didn't look hungry eating fucking huge baguettes. And you'd look again, they'd fucking gone. Then they had crisps that they brought, and they brought those in the bag. Oh, fucking, it's all sorts like that. And there were a lot of what I call benefit wands in the place. Those aluminium walking sticks that you get that are telescopic, and they make a little click as you walk along. And it's obviously it was obvious from like the shape of some of the people's legs and just the way they were moving around. They needed these fucking sticks. They needed them. But then there were other people there who had them, and they give the game away when they went up the staircase. They put the stick in the other hand, and he went up the fucking staircase like a rocket. And then when I got to the top, click, click, click. I haven't been too good, you know. I thought, yeah, fucking hell. Get down here and film this fucking lot. But I suppose it's a safe place for lots of people. It's warm and the food is cheap. I had food. I had a Chinese bloody chicken curry with chips. And I had change at £3. And I'm not kidding you, it was better than any Chinese takeaway I've had in fucking years. Wasn't too salty or anything like that. It was very tasty, very fresh. It was fine. It was worth it. I was always the highlight, you know. And then I went off. I went off to the bog because I'd started to drink, not heavily, but I'd started to drink. I thought this is the only way through this, you know. It was fucking hot and I was fucking sweating and. Whoa. And I went to the toilets and they were like hotel toilets, you know, slate panelled and little quartz halogen spotlights in the ceiling, and there was a vase, a rectangular glass vase with fresh water in it and fresh real carnations. Oh, that's a nice touch, you know. And I looked down and there wasn't a lot of piss on the floor, so it was, you know, it was quite okay really. But they had these speakers in the fucking ceiling, and here we go. You couldn't fucking get away from it. 104, 14. 3 and 7, 37. 6 and 9, 69. That fucking number came up a lot. Oh, it was. Who goes in the fucking bog with a card and a fucking dabber? Which fucking hand you put it in? You got your cock in one hand and your dabber in the other. Jesus Christ, you lick the back of the fucking card and stick it on the mirror. It was just beyond belief, you know. There was nobody else in there, thank God. And you know, sometimes you dash into a toilet or dash into some place, you're trying to look all cool, just walk straight through the door, all of a sudden you're in this fucking place, you're not expecting it, and that's how it was for me. And I finished and everything, and I turned around and I thought, fuck me, how did I get in here? I couldn't find a way out. And just for a moment it was like, whoa, fucking I'm blind panic, you know. Fuck me, I got in, I have to wait for somebody to come in. I was so confused I was. It reminded me, in fact, I had a similar incident up in London. I was in the National Portrait Gallery a couple of weeks ago, and I got a revolving glass door to get out. And you can see taxis and the people on the pavements going back and forth, looking in and all of a sudden, yeah. And I went at this glass door and suddenly, like a scene came into my head you've seen in films loads of times. I just thought there was going to be a couple of guys now in a Mac right in the middle of this, and they're going to put their foot in the fucking door and pull machine guns out. And I didn't like that, you know, I didn't like that. And I had the same sort of feeling in the toilet. It just affected my head. Anyway, I went back in and started playing again, you know. There was going to be a national link-up between all these other fucking places. And they had the national link-up, and it sounded like shit radio from the 1950s. You know, there's technology about now. Fuck me, you can bloody talk on phones to somebody in Hong Kong, and it's fucking clear as hell. But it's like, oh, somebody from fucking Halifax, and this, that, and the other. And there was loads, like, when people got disturbed, or not disturbed, they were just sort of, you know, restless, that's the word. You know, shh, 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 all that fucking stuff going on. You couldn't see the bastards who were fucking doing it. Fuck, you know. I started to fucking sweat. My head was feeling like a pea. It was crushed, you know. There was fucking tension. It was unbelievable. And then a funny thing fucking happened. And it was like, this fucking bloke with this whiny little voice, he'd be calling out these fucking numbers, you know. And he'd be like, 1 and 9, 27, 6 and 2, 13, 5. And I thought, fuck me, I'm hearing all the fucking wrong numbers. I can hear the fucking numbers he's saying, but it's coming out wrong in my fucking head. So I thought, I've had enough of this. I've got to go. I was just. I said to the people, they're all very nice people, and they were, you know, having a laugh as I tried to, really. But I just found it. I'm going up the fucking pub. I'm going up the fucking pub. This is just beyond. You know, thank you very much. Very interesting, and I left however many other fucking books were there, and I just fucking went. I went up the road so fucking fast, right? My jacket was flapping, and if it'd been any fucker in the way, I would have walked right through him. And that's bingo for you. But I tell you what, you can fucking keep it. I'm going to explore something else. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be when I'm a little bit calmer.